It is Wednesday, my dudes. It's time for the fantasy chat. This week's sponsor brought to you by Campbell's Chicken Noodle Possibilities. Feeling slightly under the weather, so beer is not something that I should be consuming. I apologize to interviewers that this may offend. So, with that being said, let's get into it. There was a couple of very good matchups again this week, as I slid by yet again by just a few points and beat Coach 105-101. Mom, you still need to figure it out, talk to your players, I don't know, something. Text them, call them, FaceTime, whatever you want to do. They're not looking too hot, as you kind of got whomped by Emily. And then, Marissa, your team didn't do too hot either, as Team Van Patten picked up win number 1 on the season. And then, Pops, your team, yikes. Figure that out. You got beat pretty handily by Jen, so good luck. Good luck. So, here we have the standings, which I will send out as a text message in the group. There are 3 teams that remain undefeated. Emily sits at top, followed by Jen, and then myself. Marky Mark and VP, you guys are 1-1. And then the Goose Eggs are Coach, Kitten, and Ma. So, figure it out over there. You guys all have a worse record than the Browns. Not good, not good. It's okay, so does my Texans, so that's a little rough. Maybe I shouldn't be speaking of that. So, for Mark calling me out for my bench being rocket popsicle hot this week, it is my duty to let him know that my bench outscored his team by 21 points. My bench outscored your starters by 21. That's not ideal, especially when you're talking shit. Come on, man. My bench also happened to beat Coach, Ma, Kitten, and Jen. Got a pretty good bench. But the rest of my team, I almost outscored my own team with my bench. So that's, call it what you want. It's impressive, lack of talent, poor judgment, is what it is. Next week, there are a couple of really good matchups. Pops, you will be playing Kitten, as you guys are both not looking so hot in this past week, so we'll find out who will just do worse next week. Hopefully, you guys can put up, triple digits or something that might be useful. VP and Cup, you guys are going to play, Team Van Patten. You guys are playing, and that should be a pretty good matchup. You guys are pretty close based off of last week's score, so that should be interesting. Ma and Coach, this is the toilet bowl right here. As someone will finally put a win in their column, we shall see who it will be. And the game of the week is going to be the undefeated myself versus Emily. Gonna be a battle. So we will see. And we have a new segment here on the chat. My personal favorite. This is meant out of love. Don't get that mistaken. Loser of the week. Now I know what you're thinking. Who scored the least amount of points? No, not necessarily. I was a contender for this award, as my bench almost outscored my starters. Dad was a strong contender for this award, as he's talking shit while he's getting beat and outscored by someone's bench that he's talking shit about. But the winner of this prestigious award this week goes out to none other than Coach Glenn. He lost to me in the Glenn gang. He lost to me in Bush League, and his Ravens did not win. That's an 0 for 3. So he is the winner of this week's award. Congratulations. We shall see who picks up this award next week. And I think that does it. So thank you. Tune in next week to see how good or bad everybody did. I see ya.